Hello ladies and gentlemen, and good morning, and welcome to my morning forecast. As you can see, it is currently, as you actually may not be able to see, it's for Friday the 18th of March. The time is 9:15 a.m. and this is the Aussie US dollar. As you can see guys, I didn't get in a position here. I know that quite a few people did get in this kind of inside outside bar flag, but again, like I said, for me, the way it was taught for me quite specifically was about the color of the candles and how these bars move. Okay, so again, this one was a red one, this was a green one, this was a green one. Again, saying that we've got a flag here, we've got the counter trend move. Again, the next flag, because it's green, okay, it would have come down and pushed up, again making the bomb low. Okay, so again, this is how it was taught, but again, turns out that of course this is not, well, to be honest, I mean, there should really be more content on this from Gorilla, but again, you know, this is just another setup that just again didn't really, well, would have fit the plan if I knew what was happening, but again didn't really happen. So again, missed it, so didn't take this one. Again, would have been a nice profit, and again there was a scaling that would have been around here. Again, I personally did not get involved because again, for me it was a little bit aggressive. But again, if I was in this kind of trade here, I may have actually considered taking this as well, because of course we came up, we pushed up, we had this wick, but again we filled it and we started to continue the move up, not showing really any shift of momentum. So again, pushed up. So again, that continued up again, and we're starting to see this kind of V. Okay, so as you can see, got a high here of 931. Another high here of 937. So again, we've broken this high, retraced, broken this low, retrace, broken the high, retrace. Okay, giving us evidence that we're going to be range bound. Again, it is Friday, so I wouldn't, you know, we would probably expect this. So that's again completely fine. So what am I looking for in the market ahead today? Well, again, I am seeing this V shape. So again, I will be looking for a nice reversal setup, okay? If we start to see that momentum down, as we're seeing right now, I will be looking to get involved in this kind of setup. But again, if we don't get that and we start to come up in the ascending manner and start to break the highs in a corrective way, I will be looking at opportunities to go short, okay? Completely fine and completely happy with that. Now again, we may not get that, we might just start to impulse down. I'll be more than happy to look for a nice continuation flag. Very nice, a very high probability. So again, for me, it's a Friday, so again, waiting for very high probability setups as we approach to the afternoon. Others I will not trade. But again, that was a pretty nice trade over here. Like I say, it is a nice trending market currently, and we have started to see a bit of range bound behavior. So again, waiting for a little bit of better price action before I look to get involved. Next pair is the Aussie Japanese yen. And again, I wasn't involved in any positions here. There weren't really any great positions to actually get involved. And there was a very, very nice flag here. But again, for me personally, I decided not to trade it because again, for me personally, I was not in the right mindset. So again, I did see this setup. This 100% fit my plan. We're seeing a very nice flag. Why? Well, we've got a nice impulse showing that commitment. We've got the first retrace candle, so high here. We've got a retrace candle here, retrace candle here. Not showing any real shift in the first two candles, which is fantastic. Then again, we had an inside bar, pushed up, broke the low and retraced immediately. Again, showing us no shift. This was a very, very nice flag. So again, if you're in this, again, you know, you'll be running in fantastic profit. For me, like I said, I did not trade it because again, I was not in the right mindset. So again, being a professional trader, I'm not here to actually take any trades if I'm not in the right mindset. So again, I personally did not take this. So again, what are we seeing? Well, we've come up, again, broken the high, wicks, retrace, broken the high with some momentum and had an aggressive pullback. So again, when we start to see these V's, we can expect a bit of a range and a move in the direction of the second leg, okay? But again, it all depends on price action, right? What happens next? If we start to break the low, pull back to this level, I will be looking for a nice reversal setup, okay? But again, if we start to see this kind of range, I will be looking at opportunities within this to actually take price down, okay? But again, all depends on price action. If we come up in this ascending manner, I will be sitting on my hands being patient and waiting for opportunities to go down south. But again, like I say, it's a Friday. So again, I'm waiting for a lot more better price action. But again, if we go into the afternoon and I don't see anything that's high probability, I'm personally not looking to get involved. Next pair is the Euro US dollar. And as you can see, guys, again, we have had this really nice, like I always say on this pair, this kind of push up, ascending, okay, and push up. Again, there wasn't really a chance for me to get involved in a nice flag like I forecast, as I'm sure you guys can see, because for me, again, we start to see a really large shift of momentum, okay? So again, when I see this, what am I anticipating? Well, you know, we've now already hit the most recent lows. Again, I'm normally anticipating this more of this range, okay? Or we can just start to see this kind of action and then drop, okay? Now, if we do that, I'm more than happy to look for a nice continuation flag to the south side, okay? Again, for me, if I'm reading price action within here, again, we're not really seeing that momentum down. We're seeing potential liquidity grabs above here, okay, but not really seeing that momentum. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if we just continue range around in here. So for me, I'm seeing my hands being impatient a lot more with the Euro US dollar. You can see we've got a high here, a low here. So again, quite a large playground of price to play with. So waiting for a lot more price action till I look to get involved in this pair. Next pair is the Euro Japanese yen. As you can see, again, we have been ascending for quite a while, okay? For me personally, I did not look to get involved in this setup here, okay? Now, the reason being, again, is because for me, we are quite deep in the trend. I like to see this kind of setup, but again, a lot more early in the trend, okay? So say, for example, this setup was, in fact, actually, there's a good example that was back here, okay? If you can see, guys, I think it was up, it was around here. So you can see this is more early in the trend for me. We have the impulse up, have weakness here, okay? We started to range, took liquidity out, and then we started to trend down, okay? We started to have this move down, and again, this is where the entry was, okay? Very nice, very early in the trend for me. But again, for me, because this kind of setup is so deep in the trend, again, I'm not really looking. Yes, we pushed up. For me, I started to see a bit of weakness here, okay? That we could have just broken and retraced and taken out and could have had a liquidity and had a V come down like this, okay? Even if we zoom to the right, we could have had longer term liquidity up. Sorry, that's a dreadful drawing. A longer term liquidity up here that was taken out and could have just shut down. So again, for me, I wasn't willing to take that risk, seeing how deep we were in this trend. So again, what am I looking for next? Well, we've broken the high, retraced, broken this low, retraced, broken the high, retraced, broken the low, retraced. Started to see a push up, very nice. But again, what happened after this push up? We've broken high with some momentum. We started to see a little bit of a shift here. Okay, so when I see this shift, when I see these strong candles push down, I want to see a little bit more of a range before I even consider getting involved. But again, I think we did break the high. High is 98, 93. No, we haven't broken the high. So again, we currently are between the highs and lows. So we are around here. We've got a high here and a low here. Now, one of the things that I'm noticing is that we have just taken out liquidity from this base area here. And again, even if we had liquidity sitting up here, okay, price could go either way. So again, if this is a candle that just retraces, I would not be surprised if we come up and break this high, okay? But again, if this candle starts to see a momentum, if this is like, for example, a red candle, I would not be surprised if we range around here and then push down, okay? So again, waiting for more price action. There's nothing really high probability setting up currently. This is a little bit more range bound for me, especially on a Friday. So for me, I'm not looking to get involved in Euro Japanese yen until I see a lot better price action. Next pair is the pound. As you can see, guys, quite volatile, had this really nice ascending nature, took some high liquidity here, pushed down, retraced, and had this push back. Essentially kind of like a fake out in a sense, but again, what's happened here, you can see we've pulled up, okay, pulled down. We might have had potential liquidity here, haven't really seen that grab. So again, I would not be surprised if we actually come up, okay, and then start to push down, okay? But again, like I say, with this pair, I'm generally looking for better momentum, okay? We've got a high here, we've got a low here. So again, I'm waiting for these to break. If I start to see that momentum, I'll be looking to get involved in a continuation flag or a nice continuation bullet, okay? Very nice, very high probability. And again, like I say, it's Friday, so again, waiting for a lot more. This will have to form pretty quickly if I'm to get involved on a Friday. Next pair is New Zealand Japanese yen. And as you can see, guys, I did spot this bomb, but like I say on this pair, I'm not trading bombs currently. Again, I am currently investigating it. We can see we had a really nice impulse up and a really nice flag, a very nice, very fast flag, okay? And again, you can see we started to push up and come up. So again, very nice, very, very nice. But again, like I said, I'm personally not trading flags on this pair. So again, I sat this one out, and especially, like I said, I'm not in the right mindset. So again, I personally did not look for trades. As you can see, we've broken the high, double wick, so retrace, broken the high, double wick, aggressive retrace. So what am I anticipating? Well, like I say, we can see this bit more of a range and a push down in the direction on the second leg. But again, we may not get that. If we start to see the momentum, I will be looking to get involved in a nice reversal setup, okay? So again, I'm waiting for a lot more price action on this. Just want to see a little bit more. Again, if we come up in this ascending manner, I will be looking at opportunities to go short. So again, this is what I'm looking at in the market ahead today. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you guys soon.